Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group, and joining me tonight is Matt from Galaxy Games 843. Welcome to another Wednesday night live stream. How are you tonight, sir?
Hey, what's going on?
So it's just you and me tonight. David and his wife, I guess about I don't know, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, bought some anime movie tickets. And that's when we were doing Monday night live streams, and they weren't sure, so they figured that we were going to still do Monday nights. And actually, it might have been a couple months ago, maybe even longer. And so she got the notification today that her tickets were ready for tonight. And so David called me and said,
Surprise.
"Surprise! I won't be there tonight." Which is, I mean, that's totally fine. I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
it happens.
spend time with your wife, man. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? So, but everybody, welcome to another Wednesday night live stream. Exciting stuff going on in the world of vending. We've had a crazy couple weeks. How you been doing? You've been putting out the videos, man.
I've been trying to be consistent with the videos. We passed 40,000 subscribers this week.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Appreciate that. So I've been trying to amp up the shorts, trying to do like one a day. But this week the shorts volume has been like so low on YouTube. So I don't know if I'm going to go all or every day for the rest of the week. We'll see. But we had a good week with our flea market collection video. That did pretty well. And we've got the game store collection video coming this weekend. So that'll be good too. It's been, we've had some good collections lately, we'll say.
We've got a bunch of stuff coming out. So we just placed a bunch of machines. So Amelia went out and got 8 locations in 2 days. And so she's placed all of her machines. Well, she's got locations for all of them, but we haven't placed them all yet. And then she has more machines coming next week. So we're going to be really busy. But we've got tomorrow we have a video coming out. Dad wasn't too smart and forgot to ask Sam to set the what do you want to say? The why's my brain not working? The strengths on the claw. So I took out the machine with her and we placed it, all of us, and then realized when I got home that I never set the claw strengths or had Sam do it for me because he knows them by heart, and I couldn't remember what they were. So we ran over like 2 days later and checked on the machine and filmed it, and it did incredible in 2 days. So
especially if you had strong claw strengths, right?
Well, I mean, it was pretty, it had some prizes out of it too. You guys will see on the video tomorrow. That comes out tomorrow. And then we have another video of us placing another machine. We went today and we collected from our diner location, which would be the first time that I got to film that. So Sam and I
so you got to film that one?
I got to film that. So for some reason, there's something really weird with phones in that place. And so every time that I've tried to either call somebody or do something or something with my phone, something's always happened. And so today I got a nice view of us walking in, and I filmed him doing the collection, and it was a really good one. And so we got that video I got to put together and coming out. And so, so we got a lot of stuff too. So it's kind of exciting, but let's say hi to everybody. And then
what's up out there, everyone?
Yeah. So hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? So Waco's Car Wash channel. Do I get this right? I'm going to make sure I get it right.
And elevators and more, right? Elevators and more.
Yes. Thank you. So I want to make sure I get that right. Randy Straley's here. Hey, Randy, how are you? He's saying, bring on the knowledge.
Yes.
Hey, man.
And Randy is only 90 miles away from me right now. He's in South Carolina right now, too, on vacation. And I want to say thank you to Randy for joining us, even though you're on vacation for the live stream.
Man, is he sitting on the beach?
He is sitting on the beach.
Lucky man. It's only 108 here today, so it's not that bad.
It actually wasn't so bad. It was only like 90 here today.
David said it was like 116 down there today.
I'm sure it was.
So, oh my God. So I feel bad for those guys. And then I was talking to Grant from AZ Amusements, and they're doing everything in and out of containers and stuff. And inside the container, it's like 130. I mean,
of course.
Oh, I can't imagine. So Sky Vending's here saying excited for another live stream. Christine Bodie. I don't know if that's Bodie or Body. I'm guessing it's Bodie. Says this should be fun. I hope so. You guys keep up the comments, ask lots of questions. Matt's good at talking. I'm not as good at talking as he is, so he can keep the conversation going pretty good. But we always like to have stuff to talk about. So
Yeah, of course.
Kevin
Of course.
Stillwheel's here. He said, "Good
Hey, Kevin.
evening."
Kevin, are you
forward
coming to IAPA? Let us know in the comments if you're going to be there.
Yeah,
Hopefully
and
we'll hang
then
out with you
Mulberry
again.
Vending's here too, and I'm pretty sure she said she's coming, her and her husband, so that'll be good. We'll get
Is
to
that
see
confirmed?
them.
Mulberry, let us know.
So, and the husband, she said, is playing Call of Duty. So I'm a little jealous, but I do enjoy the time of hanging out with everybody on the live stream. So I'll do that later tonight. After I do the chores or whatever I need to do, hopefully I'll get to play some Call of Duty. But that's awesome that he gets to do that. So that's pretty cool. So tell him we said hi. He usually comes into comments or makes a joke here and there. So Drex is here. Drex LTG says, "Hey
What
guys."
up, Drex?
Yeah, a lot of people are tonight. Captain Namco's here. He says, "What's going on, everybody? Hi, Captain Namco. How are you? Keep up the good videos, man. We love your stuff."
Heck yeah.
Sam watched one of your videos the other day and was using it to fill up a toy soldier today. So he was talking about how you fill up your machines and stuff. So we're all watching, man. So keep up the videos and keep up the good work. Good stuff. Awesome. So let's see who else. Hero 3 is here, man. So
he's got some questions for me.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, sure. So Hero 3's he says, I was getting down seeing those low collections, GG. Then he wants to know, when did you lose the brewery? I got the phone call that I was losing the brewery location while I was on vacation in New Jersey. Yeah. So that was pretty messed up. But like I said, I'm not super upset about it. It was probably one of our underperforming locations, and I probably needed to move it anyway. So that's going to be taken care of soon. He wants to know, when am I going to change the combo freezer machine? So basically, the machine that was at the brewery is going to go to that location, but I need to find a candy tray because it's all snack trays in that. I need at least one candy tray in it. And it's funny. So the same machine came up available on Facebook Marketplace here in Charleston. Uh-oh. And I'm thinking about going and buying it because it's got 2 candy trays. So I could just do a switcheroo for 1 tray and then have 2 machines with 1 candy tray and all snack trays. So I don't know. I might do that.
Didn't you say, maybe this is a while ago we talked about this, but you were saying that those units with the freezers and stuff are prone to having issues, right?
The freezer ones? Yeah, that's why I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah, but you just want to buy it for the tray. You don't care about the rest of it, or are you going to have 2 freezer units? What are you saying?
No. I mean the one that's available for sale here is the same one that I had at the brewery. So I'll have 2 of those machines.
I misunderstood. Yes, I know what you're saying now. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm never buying another freezer machine ever again. I'm never going to do
wondering, I'm like, that doesn't sound like you. Are you sure? No, you're not taking any new pills or anything, are you? What's going on?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
So yeah, so like I said, there's a local one. It's an AP 7600. I don't know. I'm pondering it, but the problem is I don't have a lot of space right now because I got so many projects going on. So where would I put it for the time being? I don't know.
You did sell your Mario Brothers, right?
Donkey Kong Jr. did sell.
Donkey Kong Jr. I'm sorry, yeah.
But now I'm working on a 720 arcade. So.
Oh, that's a good one. And David said he's got that's coming on his new machine with the emulator. So he's all excited because he's trying to remember playing that game. And I know once he starts playing it, he'll know what it is.
Of course.
You can't forget that game. So Waco's Car Wash, Elevators, and More said it's 108 in Waco, Texas today, and it feels like 111.
That's nuts.
So I believe that.
Hey, you got to jump ahead for a minute. You got 2 super chats that came in. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we got one from 720 Vending.
Yeah. What's up, Mike?
Having a great week. Man, you've been killing it. Talk about killing it. This guy, new to the claw machine scene. He's got 2 great locations for his claw machines that he's got placed, and they're both doing so good. If you guys haven't seen his videos on his collections, and he does a really good job of showing you what he's putting in there and talking about everything, and he's got them running with cantaloupe units on them, which is very cool. Definitely check out his videos if you guys haven't seen it, because it's a whole different look on everything, and it's doing really well. So congratulations to you, man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing really, really good. And then we got a $5 super chat from Brandon Walker. It says, thanks for all the help and knowledge.
Yeah.
And we get it from everybody too. So I can't tell you, at least 6-7 times a day when I'm on the Discord, I'm getting ideas. and it's new stuff that people are coming up with, a new way to look at things outside the box, new places to buy things, new toys. I mean, it's like a kid in a candy store when it comes to the Discord. I mean, if you guys haven't joined, and it probably leads us into talking about the first thing we should talk about tonight is our giveaway. It is joining the Discord, and you want to talk about it?
Before we do, let's just
Okay.
remind everyone to give this live stream a thumbs up.
Yes.
We've
please
only
do.
got 13 likes so far, and we were up to 30 people watching for a little bit there. So make sure you smash that like button, guys. Help us out. Help other people find the live stream. We would appreciate that.
And I think that might have to do with me, because usually I advertise it in the morning on Facebook, and I forgot to do it this morning. So a lot of
our
people
marketing guy dropped the ball, basically.
pretty much. Yeah, that's my background too. So that's really bad. That's just going to show you that I'm not doing the best. So
It happens.
where are we at? Oh yeah, we got almost 30 people now. So let me put a thumbs up, because I didn't even do a thumbs up on
There
it.
we go. There we go. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's talk about the giveaway for just a moment.
Sure.
So if you didn't know, if you haven't been to a live stream before or watched any of our videos, we're going to give away a Cube Factory claw machine from azamusements.com. And it's really easy to sign up. All you got to do is fill out a form that's located on our Discord server. I do want to say this is going in conjunction with myself, Galaxy Games 843, Jonathan with Howard Hospitality Group, Quick Play, and Xtreme Vending, all working with azamusements.com to give away this Cube Factory claw machine. And I'm sure you've seen it in our videos or in the previous live streams where we've kind of given you an overview of it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
play
gonna
it from
pull
the
it up
top
right
down.
now.
You're going to pull it up? Great. So
Yeah.
you play it from the top down. So it's not like your typical claw machine. It's a little bit lower, and you can see from the top to line up the claw over the prize that you want to try to win and drop it from there. So that's really cool. What's the date that we're going to draw the winner? Do we know?
Oh my God, you
I
did
feel
that
like
to me again, didn't you? Sorry, I totally. It's about 3 months roughly.
so.
I'm
Is
sorry,
it in
I was supposed to
October
do
or is
that.
it in November? Do we know that?
It's right. The date fall. That's the thing that you and I were talking about, is
Yeah.
because the date falls right before IAPA. So we were trying to figure out whether we should extend it out and do the giveaway, at IAPA like we did last time with candy machines, and doing it at the, or should we stop it a little early and do something special in between, like maybe do like a special prize or something in between the next giveaway and have a bonus giveaway. You know what I mean? And that was what I was going to work on, and that's why it's to see if I can come up with something to do in between. And if I can, then I say we do another prize and do like maybe a month, or not a month, but maybe like 3 weeks or something.
Well,
2 or
I
3
know we're all going to work with Quick Play on their next giveaway too, right? So
Yes.
that's going to be in the future. I just don't know
And
when
that
that's going to be.
That is the next one.
Okay, there you go.
So
sneak peek, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Anyways,
Well,
so
they've been
we're
talking
working
about it already anyway, so it's okay.
So yeah. So we got another super chat. Let me
Another
pop
super
that up,
chat. This one
and
from
then
Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More. Got to say channel in there. Thanks, Waco.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And then I've got this. Let's see. Here we go. I've got the Cube Factory, so I can pull it up right now, and then I will also pull it up next time. Let me zoom in here so that I can make this nice and big. How do I make this big? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Sorry, guys. This is live. This is not planned out, right?
Not rehearsed.
All right, not rehearsed. Thank you. So window. There we go. So I'll pull that up, share that, and then you guys can see what this thing looks like. So let me add this to scene, and then I think I can make it bigger.
While you're doing that, I want to say hello to Nicole. I see she said, hi, friends. Howard Hospitality, Galaxy Games 843. Hey, Nicole. Thanks for joining us.
Hey! So I think I need to shrink it down. I think it's too big.
No, it's fine. It looks good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So this is the Cube Factory crane, and I wanted to. Somebody reminded me today, and I didn't even think about it, but not only can you enter to win the Cube Factory, by being a member of the Discord, but also being a member of the Discord gives you 10% off all equipment for AZ Amusements. So if you guys are not, part of the Discord yet, then you guys need to join.
That's right.
Just for the simple fact that you get all these discounts, and one of the biggest ones is 10% off any equipment. So we're talking, that's going to take 20, because I think it's $22.95 if I remember right for the
So
call.
you're taking like $230 off of it, basically.
Yeah. So you get $230. You're basically getting it for right around $2,000, and or saving your shipping roughly, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, why wouldn't you join? And not only can you get a chance to win it, but you can also save money on it, which is awesome. So let me go back up here and get back to our comments. And looks like everybody's just saying hi to each other. Oh, somebody had a question for me. Let me go back up a little bit. I saw it there for a second. Hold on a second. Oh, I went too far up. You're right. This is
Now you know how it goes.
Okay, so here we go. There it is. This is from Sky Vending. It says, I've got a question for me. I watched your last video of the Golden House placement at the taco place. You placed a paper in the locker box with your Nintendo emulator. Did you make that, and why do you use it? So the reason that, or where we got that card is actually from E3 Vending, because he had a bunch of extra of those Nintendo things he wanted to get rid of. He wasn't using them in his machine anymore, and he had those cards made. And basically it's just the same image, and he just had it printed. And the reason we do that is that when you put those in your machine, they're laying on their back, so you don't get that nice, front picture of what's in the box. So that picture is kind of like our ad for you winning that prize locker prize. So we
Makes
put that
sense.
in there, yeah, just to make it look cool. It's not necessary, because if you look at the side, if you look in there at the side of the box, it says what you get. But this is just kind of neat because it's a little, nice picture. But you can print it out on paper. You can find the pictures on, I mean, even AliExpress sells those things. Amazon sells those things. And just steal one of those images and print it out and just stick it inside of your
Yeah,
machine.
for sure.
Yeah, and that's how easy you could. As long as you get a color printer, you should be fine. Or take a, zip drive down to the printer and have them print it on a cardstock, even if you wanted to.
Did
Make
you
it
just
really
say a
nice.
zip drive?
Yeah,
When was the last time anyone used a zip drive?
I don't know. Why did I say that? Because I'm old. That's why.
Do you remember that? Because they had like those disc-shaped things, and you would
Yeah.
stick into them, right?
I
Wow.
still call them that. I mean, I know that's not.
You're talking about like a USB stick, right? Like one of these.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Zip
I think
drive.
everybody knew what I meant. I hope, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, zip
Well,
drive.
us tech nerds, we take everything literal when it comes to stuff like
I'm
that.
sorry. Yeah. So, thank you. Captain Namco says, "Oh, yeah, there she is." Nicole says, "Hi, everybody. Hi, Nicole. How are
Hey,
you?"
Nicole.
And her mom just sent me a message the other night and saying, "Thank you so much. Nicole's having a blast with you guys, and thanks for hanging out with her and whatever." And I mean, she's awesome.
Heck yeah.
I mean, every time I talk to her, she's so positive. Like, it's
Very
just
much
great.
so. Very much
Yeah.
so.
So we love hanging out with Nicole. So it's very cool. Captain Namco says, Howard Hospitality Group, that's amazing. He watched my restock video. I pretty much stock every machine I fill the same as I do with the toy soldier, unless I'm told to do it different. Yeah, you do a great job. And in another one that does a really good job, but she doesn't do videos, is GenVen, which we saw at the, which you guys need to go to the MBVA for sure if you guys
Heck
want
yeah.
some.
There was a lot of good
serious
info.
knowledge.
A lot of good info in
Yeah.
those seminars.
So definitely you
Some-
got to plan on that one.
Some other info had some opportunities, but there was a lot of good info.
Right. So let's see what else we got.
I like this one from
question.
Mulberry Vending.
Yes, I was just going to pop it up. Here we go. My local bowling alley's little arcade section is trash. That's awesome. Sticker machines are empty, coins jammed in, the claw strings are doo-doo. Should I reach out to them and offer better services?
Do you really have to ask? You know the answer.
100%.
Of course you should reach out.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, is that you know what you're doing now. You know what I mean? You've been doing this. I mean, you, in the grand scheme of things, is you haven't been doing it that long, but you've watched so many videos.
That's right.
You're in the Discord. You've seen so many pictures, so many videos. I mean, you know what you're doing, Mulberry Vending, and you got it down. So I don't see there being any problem with you taking that over, and just look what they have. Make sure you know how much it's going to cost you to replace what they have there, because they're going to be looking for something at least pretty similar or better than what's already there. And you really probably don't want to buy used stuff and throw it in there. You're probably going to want to put some new, at least some new stuff in there.
Well, used as long as it looks like in good condition, I think you'd be okay with.
Yeah, and then but you know what you're doing. I'd say jump on that, man. Especially because bowling alleys, man, when they have birthday parties and stuff in those places, oh man, the parents just give them cash to go play. So that would be great for you if you got that. That'd be awesome.
Let's just say, Mulberry, if I had the chance to get into my local bowling alley, I would do it in a minute. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Ours is Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
I
Matt. I
was
didn't
just
mean.
going to say, what if you do end up you're working out a deal? What you should do is meet me in North Carolina for the next auction.
There you go.
That's where you score all the machines.
That, and he can show you. I mean, that's the one thing that I was really scared of, was not having somebody like you with me,
Mm-hmm.
to look at machines and know what
Yeah.
I'm looking at, because I have no idea. And our bowling alley is the old school, like wood lanes, 10 lane bowling alley with like the machines in the back that are like ancient and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but at that
Mm-hmm.
place, I mean, I know whoever's in there is doing really well, but that place is never open. So that's been the issue with we wanted to put some machines in there, but we're like, well, if you're only open like 2 days a week, I don't know if that's gonna do real well for us. So,
Why are they only open 2 days a week? That's crazy.
because the owners, it's not their real their real job is
Yeah.
farming, because we're from a farming community, so they
Sure.
just bought it so it wouldn't close, and so they just open it up on weekends. And
Oh,
so, like,
gotcha.
but during the week, I mean, the kids have nothing to do in the evening, so they would be there, if it was open, because there's nothing to do around here. But they're not, so it's only 2 days a week. So, White Tiger Vinny has a question: what location does better, boba ice cream shops versus grocery stores or restaurants?
I think you're comparing apples to oranges. They both do good. I mean, they all do good.
So we have some grocery stores that just kill it, and then we have some restaurants that do really good. But I think that we have Mexican restaurants that do just okay. So it depends on the restaurant, depends on how busy it is, depends on your foot traffic. So you could have any of those do better than any of those, depending on traffic, and it's all of it is traffic, and when they're open, how often they're open, and who your clientele is and what prices you put in there. That's the
So many different variables. Yes.
Yeah. So any of them could be awesome. Just depends on the location.
So just
So
put machines in all of them.
yeah, that's what we're saying for sure. Wolverine says she'll reach out to them and see what they say. Best case scenario, the place actually owns the machine and they'll sell them to me and let me run them. Yeah, a lot of places will do that because they don't want to deal with it anymore. You know what I mean? That's probably why it's not, you know, filled and
You
stuff.
could have an old operator that's looking to retire. Maybe, yeah, like you said, maybe you can take over the machines and just bring in new stuff and breathe some new life into that stuff.
Yeah, no kidding, for sure. Captain Namco has some advice. He says, I have vendor friends who have some machines in location. Only difference is some bowling alleys do close over the summer and busy during the winter. That's true.
Makes sense.
So,
I know a lot of the ones, like the one that is here. So we actually have two bowling alleys here in town. One of them is like a part of a family entertainment center, so obviously they have their own games. But the other one on the other side of town, they do a lot of bowling leagues and stuff like that. Like it's your classic bowling alley that's been there for 30 years, and like that's the one I'd love to get into.
yeah. Well, and I think too that it is seasonal to a point, and then like when there's like a lot of sports going on, you're not going to see. There's going to be games on Friday nights, so you're not going to see Friday nights be as busy. But then that's when you do your different nights for the adults or something, that you do
Sure.
something different to train it up. And as long as you have machines in there where the adults like to play it, then you'll do all right. So I mean, you know me, I'll be on a racing game any day of the week. So if you got the right
Oh
kind of
yeah.
game for me, I mean, I'll jump on that stuff just like anybody else. So
Hmm.
definitely have a good variety for everybody. And I know our bowling alley here, they have like a racer and they have a couple claw machines and they have, I'm trying to think what else is there. They have one of those, the punching bag machine and stuff like that. And so it's a nice little mix that, I'm sure the guy does pretty well when they're open.
Oh yeah, of
So,
course.
yeah. So what else? Let's see. Oh, so I wanted to talk to you also too. I wanted to mention because I was talking to Grant earlier, and about the new machines coming out. Um, Candy Machines is going to be selling uh, the new bulk vending machine with
Yes.
the NIAX reader available on it, and it's all electronic, which is awesome. They're
Can't
also
wait.
going to be
Can't wait.
selling, huh?
I can't wait for it.
Oh yeah.
I wish it was here now.
And then they're going to be selling Quick Play's new machine, which is awesome.
The
So it's
key
kind of
catcher,
like,
yes.
yes, so it's kind of like a Magic Key, similar to that. Claw machine on the top, prize lockers on the bottom. That's coming out soon. Um, then you've got all the other new machines that just came out. So you got like the Cube Factory, like we're giving away from AZ Amusements. Magic Key, similar to what Quick Play has.
Yes.
But there's been a lot of changes, and I wanted to talk about it because a lot of the new machines that are coming out now are getting new software, new stuff in them that's kind of cool. And one of the things that I know Dave has been working on, that I was talking to him with Rainy, is making sure that the machines that are coming over, if you order from China, that the new machines that are coming are going to be coming ready for Niax and ready for Kiosoft. So basically, all the mounting stuff that you need, whether now I know that Grant told me today, and I'm sure that that's going to be the same with candy machines, that basically what's happening is that they're all working with the manufacturers to be able to, if you ordered, let's say you ordered a Galaxy today, Matt, for Galaxy Games 843, and
Yes.
you didn't, you didn't want to order it with Niax, or you didn't want to order Keysoft, or you couldn't make a choice, or whatever it is, and you just wanted the machine with the DVA, in the machine will be already mounted or already with a mount to put in whichever credit card reader you want
Nice.
and the correct cables for you to connect that, so you won't need to cut any wires,
That's
no
awesome.
soldering. Yeah, so that's what Grant's been working on with Easy Amusements, is that any machine you order from him will now come ready, whatever you want. And I see that that's starting to become the trend with a lot of people, and especially with David, and I haven't talked to Kevin yet. I'm supposed to have a conversation with him this week, and hopefully that's also what Candy Machines is going to be doing, which I'm guaranteed they're all trying to
I'm
make it
sure.
so.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know nobody wants to cut wires on their CoinMax, you know what I mean, and wants to solder and do all that stuff. And a lot of people, you're spending $1,200, or on a mini claw machine, and you don't have the money to buy a $350 credit card reader, so you have to wait. You have to wait a little while, and you want to order it later or whatever you want to do. So this allows people to do it on their own and not have that stress. So that was some of the exciting news that I kind of got this week, was that no more will it be, you need our videos, which, I mean, our videos are great and stuff, but you don't need to be worried about cutting wires and doing all this stuff. You get a reader, you put it in there, it's already got a hole cut out, behind a plate. You stick it in there, you plug in your wires, and you're good to go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You
I
have
mean,
your
can't go
account set
wrong with
up.
that.
Yeah. And so that's just awesome. So that's exciting. That's some really cool news. Um, and I think that, like Easy Amusements and Candy Machines and all them are trying to work really hard to make it as easy for everybody as they can. And even the ones like David gets from Rainy, same thing. They just want it to be easy and plug and play for us. And I think that because of the Discord and because of the amount of people that are starting to get into vending, like, it's important to them now. It's not just the FEC people and stuff like that. It's everybody. So it's very cool. So let me go back down to my comments.
All right, I've got a topic of conversation I could bring up too. So
Okay,
this
cool.
week, I used my last bag of plush, filling the claw machine at the game store.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to just share my story with everyone about how overwhelmed I am about what to buy next. So right now, I'm looking at candymachines.com. I'm looking at All Star. I'm looking at Flatline. I'm looking at Eva stuff. I'm like, I need to make a decision on what I should buy, and I don't know what to buy yet. So, guys, throw in the comments, what is your favorite plush to run right now? What are you seeing that's working well for you in your machines? What's popular? What
Yeah.
what are people playing for in your machines? Let us know. Give us some.
And then also,
Give us some. I was
go
just gonna say, give us some topics of conversation about which orders you've placed lately, and what you think is doing the best right now.
and I think that, that's another thing, like in the Discord, a reminder too, like All Star Vending right now, this is actually, and I don't think anybody realized this when we posted it, David and I, but All Star Vending extended a discount to the Discord before they announced it to anybody else in any of their customers or anything. So the discount that's running right now in the Discord, which is, I think, off with the code on, it's like a back to school promo that they're doing, that they're going to be releasing like in a week or so to everybody else. We already got it. So we got it before anybody else. So, like, if you're looking for plush and you're looking for something to buy, like, that's awesome. All Star is like, say, hey man, let's give it to the 2,000 people that are in the Discord that are the people that are the vendors that we're looking to to get in the business and help out. So I thought that was really cool. So if you guys didn't know that, we were actually, before anybody else, we got the discount in the Discord, which is really awesome. So, all right.
So yeah,
So
so
Mulberry
long story
Vending,
short, I'm just gonna say I need to make an order here probably this week, and I need to make a decision. And there's so many options, so many good options. So
there's a lot of good
maybe we'll
stuff,
talk
man.
next
And I
week
found a new
about what I
one
ordered.
today, which I'm gonna call, and I didn't even know they existed, and give them a call and see if they're interested in doing some stuff with the Discord too. And there's a lot out there that a lot of people kind of forget because there's so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and then we got a super chat that came in from
Super
Waco.
chat from Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators, and more. Thank you for the super chat.
Nice, thank you, sir. What all do you have for dinner? I had El Conquistador, local Mexican restaurant in Waco. I haven't eaten yet. So we went up and collected from our Hilltop Diner location, which is like an hour and a half from our house. So I just got back and jumped on. So I haven't even had dinner yet. It smells good. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good. So it's making me hungry. What'd you have?
So I worked a little over today, and then I had to run to the laundromat because some idiot jostled our machine around and got it all out of square. So I had to go with a buddy of mine and get it all back in square and shim it out. Because what happens is when the machine gets out of square, the door seal doesn't always make a good contact, and therefore we got that block of ice down at the bottom. So the drinks aren't getting as cold as they should be. So I was working on that, and then I basically ran home. I made some hot dogs and macaroni and cheese for Mrs. Galaxy Games and my daughter, and that's what we had for dinner. And then I jumped on here.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
yeah. So it's been busy, but
So
I still have
got
to go
one.
back and defrost the machine.
I got one for you in 720 vending. So we've got a 501E from Pepsi,
Yeah.
and machine is full. And this is the one I've been having lots of issues with, as you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
So it's full. It's filled up, and you go and I've like you can pop that little plate on the front off the little cover, and you can touch the little thing and it'll bend, so you can test, make sure that you're rotated right and that it can bend.
Yeah.
I do that. It bends just fine.
Mhm.
Close the door. Out of stock on 2 items, and they're full.
Are you getting any error codes or anything like that?
Nothing. So Pepsi was supposed to go by there today and take a look at it for us, which is awesome. So luckily I have that, but he's supposed to call me here in a little bit when I got done with the Discord and tell me what he found out. But I'm just wondering if off the top of your head, if you would know, for people out there, why would 2 of them show empty when I know they're there? Because I've had it before where I didn't, completely make the circle around to get it to where it's ready to vend. And
Yeah.
so I've had that issue before, or stuff like that. But this is like
So-
ready to go.
So when you put money in it now and you push the button to vend, does the motor turn at all?
In those ones, it won't let you because it says they're sold out. But
Okay.
all the
And
other ones are fine.
And the switch is pressed down, right? Like the sold out switch is pressed down.
Yes. So like on the front, like it has those little metal,
Yeah.
and it tells you when it's full, and they're
Those
like flipped
those
down.
are the sold out switches. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, those are all like they're supposed to be. Oh, David's here.
David's
Let's
here.
bring him on.
Really? All right.
I think so. I don't know what he's doing. Let's see if we can get him on here. He was here. We lost him. Okay.
He's teasing us now. He's
Yeah,
just
he
teasing
might
us.
be. He might be ready going into the movie, and
I was going to say, is he in the movie theater? Gonna join from
There he
from
is.
the theater?
Let's see what he's saying.
There he
Hello.
is.
Hey,
Hey,
can you guys hear me okay or
yes,
see
we
me?
can. Yes.
I just wanted to say hi. I don't know if you guys can even hear me or anything like that.
We can
can.
hear you.
Give me like a peace sign if you can hear me. Like, give me the peace. Oh yeah. Hey, cool. That's so awesome. Well, I'm sorry I'm missing the stream tonight. I forgot that we got these. I don't know if Jonathan told you, but we got tickets back when we were doing Monday streams, and it was on a Wednesday for this movie that my wife wanted to see.
Yeah.
So, hey, I don't have any sound, unfortunately. So, I just want to tell everyone I said hi and that I love you guys and appreciate everything that everyone does. So, yeah, just wanted to say hello real fast.
Bye.
Enjoy your movie, man.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Yeah, you have a good one. Okay.
You too.
Bye.
I
You
miss
too.
you guys so much. Bye.
Aw.
All right. Well, there you go. We got a special guest appearance by David.
That was
there we go.
awesome.
That
I'm
was
glad
awesome.
he made it in. So, anyways, I have no idea why, but everything looks right. The flaps look right. I made it turn, and it drops one, but I don't know. So he should be able to tell me what's wrong. But I thought maybe you could give me You know what I'm saying? An
I
idea of what
mean,
might be.
did you
might be
pull
what's
the
wrong.
did you pull the cover off the main control board and make sure all your fuses are good?
No, I did not.
Usually, if a fuse is bad, though, it will affect all selections,
That's
not
what I was
just
thinking.
two.
'Cause, like
So,
all the other ones, fine, but there's 2 of them out of stock.
and you pulled all the cans out right to make sure there's no jams.
Yep. And like I
Sweet.
said, if I make it turn, it vends like it would normally vend. Like there's no like like sometimes, like if it wasn't dropping or dropping every other one or something, maybe that would be the issue.
And
But
when you
it
say
dropped.
make it turn, are you making it turn manually, or is that when you're running a test on the motor?
So like the motors, how you have those circles, right?
The
And
cams,
I'm not a technical guy, so don't laugh at me because
It's
I'm
all
not
good.
the best at this. But you have the little circles. Well, if you touch the contact, it'll make it turn like it does
Yes.
like a cycle or whatever. It
Yes.
spins it.
Okay,
So
so it's turning on its own. You're not manually turning it, right?
no. It's you touch the thing and you make
Yeah.
sure the door. You hold your little finger on the door, make sure
Yeah.
it's showing that it's
Yeah.
closed, and then you press the little thing and it spins.
So the
And
next
drops it.
thing, well, I mean, obviously Pepsi's supposed to go look at it for you, but what I would do if in between that, or if they didn't come look at it, go into the menu by pressing that little blue button on the board
Right.
and see if there's any error codes. First of all, if it says JC something or something like that.
Okay.
But then if it doesn't, go through the menu system till you find the motor test and try to test the motors from there.
Oh, okay.
It could
Okay.
be something as easy as a loose connection or a bad switch, or it could be anything like that.
Right. Okay. Well, I just thought maybe for people with knowledge or people that might want knowledge, we've tried everything, and it's the weirdest thing because it's only 2 items. It's the Mountain Dew, and then we have those big cans of the Starbucks double shot in there.
Yeah.
And then one guy loves those things. He just clears them out, and he hasn't had one since we put that machine in because it doesn't work. So it's been almost a month and a half that he hasn't had one of those Starbucks. Every time I go in, I give him one. I feel really bad, but I feel really bad because he survives on those things. So, anyways,
What type of location is it? Is that one of the dealerships?
yeah,
Okay.
and it's in the shop. So this is the shop
Oh,
one
gotcha.
that the shop
Okay.
guys get their own. But Mr. Anime Frank's here. He said he's giving away a $200 Amazon gift card. If you guys didn't
Ooh.
know, but yeah, in the Discord. So make sure you guys get in there. He's giving that away. I entered to win because I could definitely use an Amazon gift card. So everything else I don't enter, but
I don't even know the details of this. Can he give us the details of the contest or whatever it is?
I think he's just doing entries till the end of the month, I think is what it was. And then he's just going to draw a name from the Discord
Nice.
members. So he had one and he wanted to give it away, I think. But he can put more in the comments. Brawlicon said those tacos look good. So if you watched my video, I don't know if you got a chance to watch it or not, but how cool is it that you would have a place that mixes Indian food and Mexican food together and makes tacos? Like it is. Oh, Amelia hasn't had it yet. I'm waiting for her to have
All
it.
I know is I watched the video and all I saw was Jonathan sitting in the big cushy chair.
So you did watch it. Yeah, I did that a few times that day.
I saw Jonathan
tired.
sitting in the chair. I saw Amelia working her butt off, and I saw Natalie working too.
Yeah.
While Jonathan sat in the chair.
She was there. Natalie did a lot of work that
Yeah,
day,
she
and we
did.
had to take 2 cars because we
Yeah.
had 5 machines. So we had 3 in the Acadia and 3 in the truck
Mhm.
and 2 in the Acadia to get them to all these locations, plus all the tubs of toys and everything else. So it was quite the production that day. It was really cool though because we got them all, and then I realized that I didn't put all the strengths in. So
So
I
you
had
got to
to
go back.
anyway. But yeah.
Hey, real quick, you got a super chat that just came in from _Dom.
Hey, 99 said thank you.
There we go.
Dom.
Thanks for the super chat.
Look at his picture. That's really cool. I wish I don't think, does ours have that picture when I put stuff up? I'm wondering. That's really neat.
I don't know.
Hi, _Dom. Thank you.
That is
for the
pretty
super
cool
chat.
looking though.
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that. This is a great community. I'm just super happy. But yes, I did take quite a few breaks, and that was a fun day. We had a good time. White Tiger Vending says, every time I put a Squishmallow mini plush from Eva, they're sold out. Yeah. So have you seen, those are the ones that David has in his machine. They're mini Squishmallow keychains. They're not real.
We had some of those in Vegas. Remember, wasn't there a bag
Yeah,
of
you
them in
did.
Vegas?
I took some home.
Yeah.
And Amelia stole them. But yeah, I want to get some too, and I think they're 85 cents each. I think 85 or 90 cents each. Don't quote me on that, but they're not very expensive and they're really cute. So he's right. They do really well.
Yeah.
So PA Pokemon Pulls is having a pot pie.
What's up, PA Pokemon Polls?
Chicken pot pie. 720
But
vending with all his.
the question though, PA Pokemon Polls, is that chicken pot pie the full family size? Are you going to take a nap like Michael from
Right.
the office afterwards?
Is it a Marie Callender's or Costco? Which one is it? Yeah. They still make Marie Callender's chicken pot pies?
They
Those are
do. They do. I think I've got a couple in the freezer right now.
720 Vending's making burgers. That sounds good. 720 says there may be a bad sold out switch.
That's what I was saying. It could be a switch, could be anything like that.
Okay.
So you know what you do? You take your continuity meter out there and test continuity on them.
The thing that you laugh at me all the time.
It's funny because every time I talk to Jonathan about fixing a problem, I'm like, okay, get out your meter. He's like, I didn't bring it. Like, that's the number one tool, man. It's the number one tool.
It is. And you know what's funny is that you told me that, and when I made the tool video, you said, you know, the one thing you didn't put in there was your voltmeter. And I'm like, well, I don't use that very often. And now it's been like 4 times I've been calling you.
I'm like, well, you should.
You bring your voltmeter? I'm like, no.
Yeah, when you're working on games, that is the number one tool that you will need is a digital multimeter.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping whatever it is, we've had quite a few issues with the machine. And so I don't know why, but for some reason, when they basically refurbish these machines, Pepsi does, and then they send them out. And so they have brand new fronts and stickers, and they look really nice, and they put all new electronics in them, and they look great. I mean, it's basically the shell that's been completely redone. And but what they do sometimes is they end up putting in an extra surge protector built in. But if you plug it into a wall where there's an actual it's a wall plug that has, what do you call it, where it has the
GFCI.
Yes, if you plug it in a GFCI outlet, it'll just kick it back and it won't run. So we've had that issue with like 2 of our machines, is that they end up having to come and just basically either remove the cord or cut the cord and put a new cord on it and plug it in, because that thing that they put on there doesn't work with the GFCI. So We've had that a couple times. So that could have been something that kicked back something and may need to be reset. So Mulberry Vending said hi to David. For the little time we got to see him, I'm excited for him.
I did see another super chat came in, not to interrupt, but from Mr. Anime Frank, giving us some instructions.
Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. This is about his giveaway. Nothing special. Just click to enter, and the bot will select a random person who clicked for a winner. Anyone can participate.
There we go.
So
I'm going to try. I clicked to register. Right.
Just kidding. Yeah, no. Well, that's really cool. Well, thank you, Anime Frank, for doing that. That's a big gift card, man. Like I could buy a lot of stuff for that. You know,
a lot of inventory, a lot of product.
Very cool. That's awesome. And there's a lot of little things on Amazon that I'd like to try that I see that you can order, bulk of, but you might want to try a couple of them.
Yeah.
There was a guy that was messaging me on Facebook today that watched our video and was wondering about, those Nintendo things, and he saw them on Amazon. They were like $40, and I'm like, well, Alibaba's got them for like, or AliExpress has got them for like $20, and then like Eva's got them for like $10. So, it depends on what you want to order or whatever, but you might want to try AliExpress. But Amazon's a good way to test things, that you might want to try in your machine.
Like if you want to just buy one.
Mm-hmm. We also order all of our little gift boxes and stuff that we get that Amelia takes out and stuff. We order those from Amazon and stuff. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff you can use for your business in there too. Vending made stir fry, and she got Rita's.
Rita's sounds good. I haven't had Rita's in forever.
What's Rita's?
You know what Rita's is?
No.
You California people don't have anything good.
Rita's
is like a shaved ice kind of stuff.
I've never had Rita's. It sounds good.
It's so good.
I mean, I'm all about.
And they have some really good flavors too. Like I think the last time I went there, I got Swedish fish flavored shaved ice from Rita's. It was so good. It tasted just
hopefully
like
Swedish fish from Rita's. Yes. Says PA Pokemon Pulls. There you go.
He knows.
Man,
it's so good.
There's a guy at one of our car dealerships that if there's not Swedish fish in there, the kids hear about it. Like he'll come up and go, "So, what happened to the Swedish fish? You guys ran out, huh?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And he's like, "Well, did you bring some?" And they're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, good. I don't want to have to get mad at you." And,
right.
Those little nasty guys, that bother them. But so they make sure they have Swedish fish now all the time. But yeah, pretty funny.
That's awesome.
What else we got? So Randy says he had A great lunch, personal pizza, not really hungry for supper. No, so nachos and beer for supper.
Yeah, there you go. So I sent him to one of my favorite pizza places by the beach there. Um, so I talked to him earlier, and I guess it was pretty good. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm sure he's very full.
Oh, Mulberry said they're out of Swedish fish. She got the pear.
I mean, pear. I've never had the pear because I always get the Swedish fish, but I'm sure the pear was great too. But I would be disappointed without getting that Swedish fish. It's so good.
So, what bouncy balls are they talking about? White Tiger Pin. I used to have those bouncy balls that they have Pokemon figure in them. What are the bouncy balls?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm guessing they're like clear, and then inside is a
Maybe
little,
something like that. Yeah.
maybe. So I've never seen those. Those sound interesting. And then he says, PA Pokemon Pulse says they put yogurt in the shaved ices too.
I haven't tried that yet.
Dang, this place sounds like off the chain, man.
It's pretty
I
good.
wanna go there.
It's pretty good.
Mulberry Vending says she gets the gelatin with the vanilla custard. Okay, so Gabriel Cruz, our winner, has some questions about putting the Galaxy machine together.
Well, I think we might have a professional here that can assist you with
I
that.
put a few of those together. They're
Just a few.
only about, I think, we're like 15 now. So you need help. If you want to do it offline, I can help you, or you can answer the questions on here, and I can answer them for people too. And then, I mean, so yeah, if you want to ask away, I can definitely help while we're doing this, or offline, you can text me. You got my number, and I can help you and do it that way too. So either one. Wayne Ferries says that he has not tried Rita's either. See, I'm not the only one.
Well, Wayne, are you in California too? Because if so, then
It-
that's your guys' excuse.
And you know what the thing is like, I think a lot of people forget, but like California is big. Like it's not a small state. Like it looks skinny, but it's long. So like Northern California is totally different than Southern California. So where
Sure.
we are,
Sure.
we don't have a lot of the cool stuff. You know, like you guys, like they do down in Santa Barbara and San Diego and LA and stuff. Like that's a whole. I mean, they probably have 12 Ritas down there, but like where we are,
Yeah, they probably do. Yeah.
you know, we don't have a lot of that stuff. So people say things are in California, but it's probably 4 or 5 hours from us. I'm guessing, like the Bay Area or San Francisco or stuff like those places are. San Francisco's 2.5 hours away from us, so we're kind of, you know, in the middle of nowhere up here in the north. So that may be part of it. So it's probably where we are more than anything. But Brawlicon said, could you convince CandyMachines.com to make Pokemon bouncy balls? So I want to know what these are. Does anybody have a picture?
I'm Googling it right now.
Oh, okay. Google it, because I bet they would do really well. And if they're the big ones, like the 2-inch ones, I'd love to mix them in with my plastic balls, you know, in the
Dude, we can get them on Alibaba right now.
Really? There you go.
Well, okay. There's a couple different kinds. First of all, so
You want to share your screen?
yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So there's these first. Let me share screen here. So
See how sophisticated we are? We're like pros. This is amazing.
So this is one thing on.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Hold on.
That's not it. Hold on.
Okay.
Look at these. Those look really cool.
Those are cool. I think those are the ones that David got, and they're bigger. I think they're like 7.
Oh, wait. No, those aren't bouncy balls. Those are capsules.
No,
Okay.
those are capsules, but they're
All right.
bigger.
All right. Hold on. Hold
David
on.
ordered some of those. Oh, let me close this. David ordered some of those, and they came in like a box, like a display box, like you put on a counter. He got some of those. They're really cool. They're a little bit bigger than, I think they're 3 inches versus 2 inches.
Hold on. I think I found something. Let's see.
Motivanian said they had them back in the 2000s, and they were super cool.
Yeah, that's
Or in the
that's
90s.
what.
I'm sorry, 2000s, 90s. I'm sorry. So he's in Dallas, and he's never had Rita's. So I'm not the only one. How far is Waco from Dallas?
It's probably a couple hours, I'm sure.
Is it?
Texas is also pretty big too.
Yeah, it is. It's huge. But I was just thinking, like, because
Oh, yeah.
you know that elevators.
Yeah, share that screen.
Sure. Okay.
Look at
got
that.
it.
Those are cool, guys.
Oh,
really
those are cool. Yeah. I think those would be great mixed in with the the plastic Pokemon.
Yeah,
How cool would that be? Because I
that
mean,
is
I think
super cool right there.
very cool. I wish I could zoom in
I
even
can't I
more.
can't zoom in on it either. It's
Oh, you
this
can't.
this is
Oh,
on
we
this is
can
on
pull it
Reddit,
up.
so I can't zoom in. Yeah,
Okay,
but I thought that was really cool.
man.
Those are awesome looking.
Is anybody on their phone? Send it to send it to Eva and see if she can get them. Let me see. I can send it to Eva right now while we're on.
We're
I
gonna
bet
make things
because
happen, guys. We're gonna make it happen. We'll find
I
them
mean
somewhere.
she just answered my message, so maybe she'll. Let me see if I can. Um, let me see if I can get it. See if she can get these. I don't see why not.
I,
Camera.
I'm
There we
I'm
go.
sure they can.
Let me see. Oh, I'm sending it, people. Let's see if we can get an answer.
So you ask, we'll try to deliver for
Right now,
sure.
so we'll see. Candy machines. I'm sure Kevin should be coming on here. Let me send it to him too and see if what he says.
The race for who can supply us.
I know who can supply because he might be able to order it, and if Kevin can order it, man, and you get a discount through the Discord, um, using the codes and the links. So I mean, you got it, man. Let me send this to Kevin. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah,
Put on.
Brawlican says tell Eva to put them in the 2-inch capsules. Yeah, that'd be awesome
Yeah.
because they're probably about the same size, honestly.
Well, I think those are probably 2 inch, and they look 2 inch to me, and they would just fit in the machine. You wouldn't even need a capsule, right?
True. Yeah,
And they would just drop down, and you wouldn't even need a capsule. The only thing is I guess as long as the machine doesn't get, yeah, they wouldn't work the way to the bottom. I would think maybe they're heavier, but I don't think once they're in there, they're in there. I think they'd be fine.
I mean, is
Very
it
cool,
really
man.
that wrong if they go all the way to the bottom? That's people just got to play more, right?
Right. So Waco, you should definitely hook up. It's only an hour and 34 minutes. You should definitely hook up with Wayne and get together, and maybe you guys can create a route together and meet in the middle. You know what I mean? And work together. An hour and a half is not that far.
No,
And
not at all.
like we have a location that, our furthest location is an hour and a half away, and we have a little route up there. And that would be great. I mean, that's only 45 minutes each of you to come both ways. You can meet in the middle and cover that whole section and work together to share, costs on prizes and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, just an idea, but
Also,
we
I don't know
don't
how
have-
legit. I just found another website. Let me share my screen one more time.
okay, sure.
I don't know how legit this website is, so proceed with caution. But check this out. This place sells them. Again, I can't confirm how legit this website is, but look at this, guys. It's got all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, wow. What's it called? 365?
This
what?
is. It says. Jeez, I don't know. I can share the link in Discord if we want to do that. There's the link right there.
Nice. Okay, you guys research that for us.
Yeah. Let us know if this site's legit, because I don't know.
Don't. I don't want to send anybody astray.
But it looks like they have those same ones there, and there's just all kinds of options. But the only thing is, like, all the ones in the picture, they look like they're original because they got that kind of classic yellowing to them.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Like they're like it's an antique website versus
right.
what
I don't know.
Like
So guys, just proceed with caution. But there's
Are
websites
those
out there
ones
that show them.
glow? Those glow in the dark ones?
Looks like the middle part does.
Wow, that's
These
cool.
are Tommy originals. I don't know about that.
So Eva's read my picture. Let's see what she says.
Look at all this cool stuff on here, though.
Yeah, there is very cool stuff. Very cool.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this site's legit, guys, but FYI, it's zabetheals.top. Okay, that just sounds scary. But there is a little lock icon in the web browser there, so who knows?
That's something that, speaking of what you have on your screen right there, that's something that Amelia thought of the other day was yo-yos. And she said, why don't we do yo-yos? Like yo-yos would do, and I'm like, I never even thought about that.
Do kids even like yo-yos or even know what a yo-yo is these days, though? I mean, like...
I don't know, but she knew what it was. I mean, she's like, why don't we do those? They're like the perfect size. And I said, you're right, actually. So I don't know. I don't know if they are. But, totally. I mean, I don't know, just an idea. But she thought that was kind of a cool idea.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm going to stop sharing.
Eva says she doesn't have those. So no on Eva. So that takes care of her. So maybe Candy Machines can get them, or source them, or your 365 page might
I
be
don't know.
where
Like
to
I
go.
said, let's just proceed with caution on that. So
Yeah,
I'm going to keep
very
looking
cool
around
though.
though for some sources because there's
I've
some
never
cool
even
stuff.
seen those before, and like I said, I'm old, so Pokemon was never, in my wheel,
Right,
or not
right,
in something that I was into.
right. Same,
I was
same.
I was into girls in college when Pokemon
Yes.
was out. So
Okay,
I was
so I'm going to say that website is probably not legit because I just clicked on another link. Let me show you this.
okay.
'Cause- so this is why I say proceed with caution because here's another website. It's a different name, different logo, but all the exact same stuff. Look at this. But the
Uh,
prices are a little bit cheaper, so you
wow.
could get scammed just a little bit less.
Yeah.
So with that said, I would say let's not order from these websites, guys.
Yes, please.
But you can see some examples about what we're talking about. That's why we're sharing. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
All right. So I'm sure we missed a ton of comments.
Okay, let me go back. So let's see. We're talking about, okay, where are we at? So, oh wow, we did miss a lot. Okay.
I'll tell you what. While you're finding your place,
Yes, you talk
we're
about the giveaway.
we're just about halfway through the stream. The stream exactly. So let's talk about the Cube Factory Claw Machine giveaway. There you go. Put it up on the screen. That we're going to give it away from azamusements.com. So it's really easy to register to win. All you need to do is fill out a simple form located on our Discord server. So if you haven't joined yet, you can find all the information on how to join the Discord server and how to get to that form in the description of this live stream. But I'm guessing most of you here watching the live stream are already members because why wouldn't you be, guys? I mean, you'd be missing out if you weren't. So just know that you can do it for free. It doesn't cost anything. And there's a ton of great people there having great conversations every day about vending and claw machines and inventory and all that good stuff. So join us. And while you're there, fill out the form to register to win that Cube Factory claw machine. We're going to give it away late October, early November. So FYI.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And while we were
Great
doing
machine.
that, another super chat came in.
I saw that. Coming in. There we go. Got it. So we got one from Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More, $5. Thank you
Waco
again.
making it rain tonight.
Dude, I'm seriously, it's awesome. When you're all going to IAPA, you'll be 15 minutes away from my dad. He lives in Lakeland, and is the name of my YouTube channel. Oh, he named it after his dad. That's
Nice.
cool. Very cool.
That's cool.
So I've been wanting a car wash really bad. So I got to talk to this guy and see what the whole scoop is on car washes because I think
I
they're
know.
just.
I want a laundromat. That's the next step I want to go, but it's just
I know you're good with equipment and stuff, and I figure that if I went, car wash should be one piece of equipment for the whole thing, sort of, not like one of those big crazy ones you drive to and stuff, but like just a basic one, whereas like the laundromat seems like you'd be fixing machines all the time, and I'd be really worried I'm not as good as you. Like you're really good at that kind of stuff. So
well, it's so funny because every time I talk to the laundromat owner where my soda machine is, I always make a note. Hey man, if you're ever ready to sell, let's work out a deal. Maybe someday, because he lives over an hour away from that laundromat. Could you imagine having to drive an hour to go service something at your laundromat?
Yeah. No thanks.
Terrible. No.
Yeah, no thanks. Wayne says yo-yos are cool, but they're hard to get off your finger.
You tie that string too tight.
So
Yeah,
true,
for sure.
Right. PA Pokemon Cool Pool says, I used to work at Pizza Joe's back in the 90s. I guess they gave away yo-yos with their brand on them. The store I worked at was slow, so I got real good with the yo-yo.
So let me just say, Pizza Joe's has the most amazing barbecue chicken pizza I've ever had.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
So good. So good.
Oh my God. So good.
There was one actually. So for those of you that don't know, PA Pokemon Pools and I used to be coworkers, and there was a Pizza Joe's like literally like a block down from our office. So we used to go there a lot. A lot.
Nice. Sky Vending says, I started with wanting to do a laundromat. Then I looked at the price and decided we're going to start with claw machines first.
Yep. Build yourself some capital so that way when you build up enough, you can buy that laundromat.
And I think that's key. And like our business is starting to get to the point where it could sustain having like another finger that's off doing another part. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're getting to that point where you start building some credit and stuff with your business, and it
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
making enough money. So, oh no, what time is it?
It is 10 o'clock on the East Coast, which means it's 7 o'clock on the West Coast. Mulberry
And
Vending with the super chat. Thank you, Mulberry
thank you,
Vending.
Mulberry Vending. That's awesome. Happy 10 o'clock to you,
Yeah.
7 o'clock here. And hopefully you're not going to bed. Hopefully you'll stay with us the whole time tonight. That'd be awesome if you could. Because sometimes she goes to bed early.
Sometimes she does.
Yeah. So Dom says, _Dom, Howard Hospitality Group, there is a car wash that people do themselves, which I've talked to the owner, and he said it's not that bad owning. So that's kind of what we were talking about,
Yeah.
like those old school brick cement ones, with the spray things.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I think something like that to get started would be kind of cool.
Well, it's like, watch Investment Joy. He's got a couple car washes like that, and he seems to do pretty well at them.
Yeah. Well, he's also got the laundromats, right? And the car washes. So, hi, honey. She just got done working out.
Oh, nice.
It's only, I told you, it's 108 outside, so she's out in the garage sweaty to death. So I feel really bad for her.
Stacking boxes of inventory, right?
That's probably what, yeah, right? Like
that's a workout in itself.
So she says, Mulberry says, I'm hyped tonight. We made the big announcement on Facebook page. But she didn't say what it was, did she?
Yeah. I saw that there was numbers to select from, but
choose.
I mean, I think I already know what the announcement is.
What is it?
But I'm not going to say it. If she wants to say it in the comments here, she can say it in the comments.
She had choices. It was like they were having a baby. There was something with their business. I don't remember whether it was like 4.
One was moving, I think it was, or something.
Yeah.
One was her husband getting a promotion or something like that. Like, there were a bunch of options to guess, which is smart because it gets good interaction with your Facebook page.
Yeah. And so I saw that when I just got home and I got a chance. I looked on my Facebook and I saw it. I'm like, oh, I got to vote. And then I didn't get a chance to do it. So I want to know what the news is. So she wants to post it.
Yeah. If you want to post in the comments here, go right ahead, or send her the link. You can bring her on.
Yeah, totally. If she wants to join.
Yep, there it is in the comments. Baby number 4 underway. Congratulations!
Congratulations!
You're gonna have a whole force.
Mulberry Vending's having a baby
over there.
Natalie says, congratulations.
Very cool.
So that's awesome.
So now you have to get to IAPA this fall, this November, because
Natalie said she'll babysit.
Because it'll be even more difficult next year. Right?
No kidding, because you're gonna have your hands full.
Right.
Sure.
So now you got to go this year.
Cow, man, she's gonna have the vending posse. You watch out. So
her first sergeant says creating her own firing squad. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations, Mulberry Vending. That's awesome. Very cool. And Mr. Mulberry Vending, not just you.
Well, he's not on the stream with us tonight, so.
Yeah,
so I'm only congratulating her right now. If he wants a congratulations, he's gonna have to get on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I'll tell him in person in Florida.
Lots of congratulations from everybody. So awesome. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. That's awesome.
Holy guacamole! PA Pokemon Pool says, congratulations. All those cool emojis too. Good job, guys.
I know, very cool. 720 Vending. Congratulations. Everybody's super excited for you. So cool.
Well, Mulberry Vending, it looks like you've got a lot of friends here in the comments, so that's awesome.
Well, I think that everybody, they got to know her when she won our first giveaway ever, which was super cool. And they watched her grow, and doing all the stores.
And now they can watch her videos too, which is really cool, right?
Yeah. So it's been a whole, it's like a whole journey of her vending career,
It's really because it's when she literally she had one bulk machine and one countertop claw machine, and it was all Moonwater Minerals doing the crystals, and then she wins a contest, and then boom, she's vending now.
So cool, man.
Love it.
And they've just been growing, and her rock shop's been growing. I noticed that she started a new store a new page on her Facebook for the business, and she's doing giveaways on there and stuff. So she's got a lot going on. I mean, she's a really busy lady for sure. So definitely.
This is a funny comment. PA Pokemon Pool says, "Going to be a lot more Ritas in your future." # cravings. So it's so funny when Mrs. Galaxy Games was having one of our kids. She used to send me to the local gas station, which was a Sheetz. I don't know if any of you guys know Sheetz out there. It's a regional gas station chain, but anyway, they have all kinds of great flavors of like Slurpees or frozen drinks, whatever you want to call them. So every night I'd go in there and they're like, "What flavor does she want tonight, Matt?" Like they knew me by name. It was crazy. So funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
They knew
yeah.
you were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was every night.
That's so cool.
It was.
It's funny how you have the weird cravings of things that you want, and it's like you got to have it now. You know
Sonic
what I mean? It's
breakfast burritos. I can't say I've ever had a breakfast burrito from Sonic, but I did see they have buffalo chicken bites now, so I might have to try those. I might have to try them.
Our kids, because we have our claw machines at Grocery Outlet, and Grocery Outlet has, what's the name of the brand of the buffalo bites?
Are they Frank's?
The buffalo bites. Are they Frank's? Frank's, yeah, they have them in a box and they've been going nuts in the air fryer with those.
Yeah,
buffalo bites.
I think they have those at Sam's Club too. I've bought that box
really?
from Sam's Club before. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, every time we have to go. Every time we go Grocery Outlet, they're getting a couple boxes of those.
I love buffalo chicken anything, so
Mm-hmm.
you can't go wrong.
So unlike 720 Vending, he just goes for the wings at Hooters. We know that he doesn't.
Yeah, that's why he's going. That's why he's going there, right?
That's why he's going.
He's going there to collect the money.
He can do it all now. He's got a great machine there. It's doing really good. It's awesome. So Rob said that they don't have a Sonic nearby.
Hey, Rob is here. Congratulations, Rob.
Yeah, congratulations.
Man.
So very cool.
You don't have a Sonic nearby. Honestly,
you better find.
No, honestly, all you guys that say, I wish there was. You're not missing anything. Sonic's quality has gone way down.
Yeah,
it's. I would rather go some other place, but I have gone to Sonic every now and then for like a frozen, like one of their freezy drinks or like their milkshakes are really good. But maybe I'll have to try the breakfast burritos.
They liked the cherry limeade.
The cherry limeade, yeah, you can't go wrong with those.
They liked those. Those were like one of their favorite drinks all the time. We'd stop and get those. But I didn't.
Hashtag
burgers weren't that. Their burgers weren't that great. I mean,
Right.
I wasn't really impressed with it either.
Yeah,
so.
their food is not that great, but their desserts and stuff and their frozen drinks really good.
Yeah. So let's see, where are we at?
Rob, are you on 2 accounts now? I got your Rob and I got your Mr. Mulberry.
Man, what's going on? He's all over the place.
Yep, Waco says, I had Sonic last night and it was meh. The tater tots are good. Yeah, tater tots are good there. But their food in general is just, it's not like I always picture it in my mind being better than it always ends up being. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to go have Sonic. I'm going to go have Sonic. I haven't had it in a while. And then I get there and it's like, I eat it. I'm just like, that was not what I hoped. I don't know. Sonic, you need to do better.
Yeah. Step it up, will you?
Step it up.
There's just a lot more choices, I think, now than that for that kind of place. And we have a lot of mom and pop ones around here that are just really good. I mean, their burgers have been good since like 1950, so like you can't, I don't know. I think the people don't have like a drive-in type place or something. Maybe that's what they're looking for in a bigger city, but not here. I mean, you couldn't compete with our places. So, anyways, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not as good as it used to be, but it was all right. But I never really got into it that much. Even In-N-Out was like that for me. Like I thought it was okay, but I didn't think it was like the best or anything. So.
I feel like didn't Delwig bring that topic up like a week or 2 ago? Yeah. We got knocked off the rails for a minute and we're talking about food, which sounds like it's happening now too.
So 720 Vending says that he has to go to Kroger and get 43 cases of soda, 3 for $15 at Kroger.
I hate that price though. It's $5 a 12-pack basically.
That's a lot, man.
So much money.
Yeah, because like Sam's Club still cheaper.
No, it's still that is still cheaper than Sam's Club because Sam's Club you buy a 36-pack for 17 something. At least here in South Carolina.
I have to look on my Sam's Club. I thought it was 15 or 16. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
Double check.
Probably 18 though in California.
Because honestly, the when you get sales like that, it is still cheaper than Sam's Club. That's why I do most of my soda and drink sales or drink inventory shopping from my local grocery stores. I jump on the Flip app and I'll show you what I mean. What I do here. It's really easy. So yeah, I pull up the Flip app, and the Flip app. Let me show you here. As
Let me
it
blow
loads.
you
It's
up.
loading. It's loading right now. Okay. So it just has all the grocery store ads, right?
Right.
So what I do is I go to my, let's see, which one am I going to go to? I'm going to go look at, where's Food Lion? Food Lion's always a good one. Let me do this. Let me just find Food Lion. So I'm going to go to the Food Lion ad, and we'll see what's on sale right now, and I'll kind of break it down. All right. So here's Food Lion. It's loading up. There we go. There's Food Lion. What's on sale at Food Lion this week? No, I'm not going to be able to find it when I'm on the... Okay, all right, so here we go. So Food Lion has Pepsi Cubes, which are 24 packs for $10.99. So not the best sale, not the best price. So it's basically $5.50 a 12 pack is how that would break down. But it's still a little bit cheaper than going to Sam's Club. They also have, let's see, what else do we got? We've got... the 16.9 ounce bottles of Pepsi products, 4 for $12. So that makes them $3 a piece. So that's not too bad. Oh, but that's what I do. I just follow. I use this app to follow all my grocery store sales. I make a list of what I need, and I make a list of what all stores have what sales, and then I go shopping.
You know what I wish is that somebody would come out with an app for Full Line where you have like that Flip app, right? Mm-hmm. But that you could just type Pepsi at the top, and like it would pull up all the Pepsi ads. Does it do that?
It does.
Because I couldn't get it.
Okay. I do that. Okay, so here's my recent searches, right? So I'm just going to click on Pepsi.
Yeah.
And it's going to load all the different Pepsi sales, right? So those are all the Pepsi sales. So like for example,
do that.
So here's the one I showed you at Food Lion, the 4 for $12 on the bottles right there. I know it's kind of tough to see, but
yeah,
that's what that is. Also here's the 24 packs for $10.99. And then otherwise, there's not a whole lot of those sales right now. This is probably one I'll take advantage of. So, and if you click on it, it takes you to that grocery store's ad. So this one is buy two, get two at my local Harris Teeter, which is a Kroger brand. So there we go. So I can buy two, get two on these. And what's really cool is you can circle them in the app. And if there's any type of coupons or anything, you can clip it, and you can tie all your loyalty cards to this app, and then it saves it right to your loyalty card.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I really need to research that more but we don't have as many stores like that around here. Like we have just the basics where we live. Like it's Sam's Club, Walmart, Target.
Yeah.
We don't have all the cool food.
See, another thing for me too, I'm in one suburb of Charleston, and Sam's Club is in another suburb. So like for me to get to Sam's Club, it takes 25 minutes with traffic. But I got 3 local grocery stores right around the corner from here. So it also not only does it save me money, but it saves me time and gas too.
Yeah. See, everything for us is 20 minutes minimum. So we live in the middle of nowhere. So we have to drive anyways, no matter where we go. But, we have like Rayleigh's and Safeway and, those kind of stores, but they're not like a Food Lion. The ones that we have are like a grocery outlet or something to that effect. But we don't really have like those great grocery stores where
most of them are all regional chains,
Yeah. Yeah. So, she said this here. She said, "Yeah, you have a population of like 18. Yeah, there's 6,000 people where we live, so we're tiny, and so we have to go everywhere. And it's the same with our route. I mean, we have a few machines in town, but everything else for us is a good drive to get to any of our stuff. So, but yeah, no. And people are talking about Full Line, and Mulberry was saying that she wanted to look into Full Line. And there was another guy that was messaging me this week about starting Full Line, and he asked me for advice on whether or not I would get started in the Full Line again. And you let me know if you think this is the right advice that I gave him, Matt. But I told him, I said, what we learned was that until we got to like 4 machines, then it made sense. But we were buying a box of chocolate and a box of soda. And
yes and no. So I would say for snack machines, your advice was on point. If you have one snack machine, you're going to lose a lot of product. You're going to waste a lot of product because you're going to buy. You can only buy in bulk, and then therefore, it takes a while to sell through. So you need multiple machines to make snacks work. But drinks, though, in my opinion, they have a little higher turnover. They're a little easier to shop for, a little easier to stock. So
he was asking for both, and that's what I told him. I said, the drinks, are great because you could buy like a 12-pack or something on sale and it'd be fine to get you through whatever. But what we learned with the snacks was that it wasn't until we got 4 or 5 snack machines that we realized that, okay, well, this week, the Cheez-Its aren't selling at this place. We could pull those and put them in the other place. They go like hotcakes, and that's fine. We'll get rid of that, so we don't have a bunch of expired product. And that was something that was really hard for us to learn. And not, you see all the videos with everybody and they're stocking their machines all the way up, and we were filling them all the way up, and we're like, well, that's dumb. We shouldn't be filling it all the way. We should do like 5 of this and 6 of that. And we had to learn that the hard way too, that you're not going to sell everything in the machine.
I mean, and you'll learn. You'll learn too what sells, what doesn't sell as well. And some locations I stock all the way up, like the barbershop, because if I don't, I'm going to be going there every 3 days, right? So, but then there's the truck accessory shop where some things I'll fill all the way up, and some things I'll only fill half full because I know they're going to be slower movers.
Yeah.
You learn what works, what doesn't work, and you'll make adjustments as you go.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And it was Brandon. That was who called me and was asking me about Full Line.
Right.
And he was, and I told him that. I said, because he's not too far from us. And he was asking, well, what would you do? And I go, unless you can get 4 machines or something, then jump on it and you can start right away. And we were lucky that we got started really fast, and it was really great, for us. But if we hadn't done that, the first few machines, we were screwed we lost a lot of product and stuff. And so, but I think it's worth it in the long run. I think Full Line, I mean, if you got enough machines at a certain point where it makes sense, then you'll do really well. And once you get Natalie's really good at it. She took it over and she's really good at making sure that everything's all balanced and stuff. So if you got it down, man, you can do really well. So I think it's definitely worth it. So that was my advice, was get a few machines, or buy a small amount of product just to get started, so you don't overextend yourself. Make only 20 cents a bag instead of 40 cents a bag or something to get started. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, Mr. Mulberry Vending says,
I'm glad you highlighted this comment because I think this is a good conversation. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you want me to? Go ahead. Okay. All right. So Mr. Mulberry Vending says, what I don't understand is how people just don't maintain their machines. I see so many locations with broken machines or horribly stocked machines. I could never do that.
Yeah.
Totally get it. Totally understand. But at the same time, I understand where those people are too. And the reason why I say that is because you ever go in the Facebook groups for vending and you see a person that's always it seems like everybody that gets their first machine, they always got to take a selfie with their machine or take a picture with their machine. It's all stocked up, all beautiful, and they're smiling, and they're like, I'm doing this, got my first location. And then a month later, you see it's machine for sale, wasn't for me. It's not for everybody. Full Line is definitely not for everybody. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of storage. It's a lot of prep work. It's a lot of shopping. It's a lot of things like that. And that's why some people only focus on amusement stuff, because it's a whole different ballgame. But so that person that doesn't maintain their machine, or it's not stocked good, or they haven't been back to stock it up, they're beyond that honeymoon phase of the Full Line vending feature, right? And those are the ones that if you call the number on their machine and say, hey, I noticed your machine was looking a little bare. Are you interested in selling, or are you getting out of the vending business? Just asking general questions like that, you might score yourself some locations, take them over, and turn them around.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I think that a lot of times too, people grow so fast. That maybe they get so many machines, and then they're just super swamped with all these accounts, and it's just one guy trying to service them all. And that can happen too, where he's just overwhelmed, and needs help, with his machines and stuff. So that could be another thing. But I don't think we'll ever get to the point where we don't take care of our machines. I mean, no matter what. I mean, we have Full Line at hotels and stuff, and I'll eat dinner and go fill them at night. Just because I have the time to do it, and it's you either care or you don't. You know what I mean? And if your business says, I mean, when people see that machine, it says a lot about you. So you need to make sure that it's clean. And a lot of people, give us grief and stuff about going to our claw machines once a week. And it's like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I want my, we want them clean, we want them full, and I think that's why they do so well, because you look at it and it's intriguing and enticing to play.
Sure.
Because it looks nice, but if you got it all, why would you want to buy food from something that's dirty? Like I wouldn't buy from a vending machine that didn't look like it had been touched in 3 months, like that's just not appetizing to me. So I can definitely see where where people are and what you're saying, and they get overwhelmed.
Yep.
And, so next question is from Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More. Do you need to have insurance for candy machine or toy rack? With my local Walmart on Hewitt Drive has claw machine with no body and nobody plays them.
Is it required by law? No. Should you have
No.
it? Yes.
Yes.
For $20-some a month, it's silly not to have insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll help protect you should somebody get hurt on one of your machines. Think of like if a kid cuts themselves on the flap on your bulk vending machine, or heaven forbid they choke on a piece of candy or something like that. There's sue happy people out there. They're going to come after you. So have insurance, have your documentation set up, so that you're protected, all that good stuff.
And protect yourself. Like if you serve, peanuts, even with peanuts or peanut related stuff, make sure you have that sticker on there. Like
Yep.
It's a sticker from vendinglabels.com that costs you like 10 cents. Put the sticker on there with the peanut allergy thing on your machine and take a picture of it with your phone. And like if anybody says, oh, you didn't, I got peanut allergy, whatever, I'm just saying, I've never heard this happen, but protect yourself. Look out for yourself. Make sure your number's on the machine. People can call you. Say, look, I put the sticker on there, and why they went and bought peanuts when they knew there was peanuts and peanut M&Ms. Don't ask me.
On that same advice too, if you sell even bulk toys, make sure you have the choke warning sticker on your machine, because sooner or later somebody's some kid's gonna put that in their mouth. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But guys, we have discounts available for insurance through Next Insurance in our Discord. So log in, find that information, and like I said, it's like what $24 a month, something like that. So
and David
cheap.
was on the phone, with them today, and he's got the full recorded conversation. He put on the Discord, so there's no problem with a lot of people were asking questions about what was covered and what wasn't, and he got the full thing for you guys. He spent like 2 hours with them on the phone today,
Nice.
going over the insurance. So make sure you guys understand that, this is the insurance Quick Play has on their arcade.
Yep.
This is good insurance. It's Next Insurance, and a lot of people use it, and it covers what you need to cover. So there were some questions about that. And I think that he finally got a manager and basically had the conversation with the manager on the phone to make sure that everything was fine. So he, if you need the questions on that, it's in the Discord. So definitely go check that out for sure. So 720 Vending says, go ahead, Matt. What does he say?
He says, I have had people reach out to me about Full Line, and I have told them don't expect to make money for at least 18 months. Keep putting money back in the business. Yeah, I still haven't kept a single dime for myself from the vending business. I keep reinvesting. I've actually got a bit of a savings going up from the profits right now that I'm waiting for these new machines to come out. So that's kind of what I've been waiting for. And then once those new machines come out, I can really kind of try to take things to the next level and start finding some more locations. But keep reinvesting. As far as saying that you don't expect to make money for the first 18 months, I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, I started, and I know there's another question coming up too, about if you started with Full Line or Amusement. I started with Full Line, and it's kind of funny because I'm sure I've told this story before, but I'll kind of tell it again because it's a good segue. So, I was watching all these videos. I was watching Aaron Hips. I was watching Chrome Vending. I was watching Jaime. I was watching Quick Play. And I was like, vending would be kind of a cool, like, little side thing to get into. Something I could do, kind of whenever I want on my own schedule and whatnot. So I was doing the research, and then my buddy who knew the guy who owned the laundromat got a call from him and said, hey, I'm kicking Coke out. Do you know anyone that wants to do vending? And it just meshed perfectly. So I went out and I bought a used machine for like $600. And I think I started turning a profit after just a couple months. Definitely not 18 months. But if you're going to buy multiple machines, of course, bigger investment could be, longer to get that return on investment. But for starting with just one machine, like a drink machine, like I said, bought it used. I was making a profit after just a couple months.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely keep reinvesting and growing.
The other thing too that a lot of these places like I know Vending and Vending.com, they're the same company. They're um, and they have for financing. So if you finance a machine, so you're talking $4,000 to $5,000 vending machine for like a snack machine that's a little bit nicer. I think they start at like 2 to 3 grand up to like 5 grand, depending on how nice you want to go, and they go even higher than that. But what you really need, you got to remember you got to pay for that every month. So
Yeah.
you've got
Yep.
that payment. So you got to make that money back to pay for that. I mean, granted, it's only $100 to $200 a month or whatever it may be for the machine. You can probably make that back pretty easy. But you got to remember that's a cost you're going to have until you pay off that machine. So you got to factor in all those costs you're going to have. And if you have four of them, then all of a sudden you're at $400 or $600 a month just to cover your machines before you start making any profit. Then you got to cover your product. Then you can actually start making some profit. So make sure you realize that we on our full line, it wasn't until maybe 4 or 5 months ago that we started actually being able to put money back into the account that actually is coming in as profit, because we were just like you were saying, we were putting stuff into it. We were, not just to get going. It does take a little while. I don't think it takes 18 months, but it takes a while. It takes a while to get going, and a lot of people start things like Amazon and all these other things, and they think they're going to make money in a
Yeah.
week. It takes months. It takes a little bit of time to make some money. So make sure you have a little bit of a nest egg to
Yeah.
get you going, and then once you get going, you'll be fine. Once you get the momentum going, but man, it does take a little while to get going.
But at
And
the same time, kind of like what Mike at 720 Vending is saying,
yeah,
if you buy a $5,000 machine, it might take you 18 months to pay that off and start making a profit for sure.
yeah,
So
yeah,
just kind of scale it to whatever you feel comfortable with. When I started, and to this day, I didn't want to finance anything, and to this day, I haven't financed anything. So everything I've paid for in cash, or had the funds available where I didn't have to finance, because I just didn't want to finance anything.
yeah. And that goes into starting to this question. Like we didn't have the ability to do that. We couldn't, we financed our first claw machines and our first canning machines to get started. And, luckily, I mean, as we all know, claw machines pay things off pretty fast. So
Yeah.
you pay things off pretty quickly, but you do need to have, funding available. You got to buy toys, you got to buy all this stuff to get going. So for us, they wanted to know, how do we get started? We started with full line. That's what Amelia wanted to do. She was all about the drinks and snacks because she wanted to pick them out, and she loves drinks and snacks. So that's how we got started. And then we went to MBVA the first year, and we found out about candy machines and claw machines, and so we got some of those, and that's how it got started. So we were like you. Where full line was the videos we watched, all the videos you probably watched, and I can't remember the bear guy. What's his name?
Jamie Farnsworth,
Jamie
AMC Vending.
Farnsworth. Man, I loved his videos. And I
Yes.
watched hours and hours. And
Me
it was just
too. Me
because
too. Me too.
he had that GoPro or whatever, and he would just show you step by step of you'd hang out with him for 2 hours while he filled his machine, and it was
Yep.
like it was just entertaining to watch like how it was really done, and that's how I learned how to put chips in correctly.
Yeah.
That's how and I mean our family, all of us, like Sam watching what's his name, do his machines. I can't think of his name right now. With putting in the toys and the plush in his machines, like we're all like that. Like we research the crap out of things to learn how to do things. And
Yeah.
just by watching, we don't invent things. We we don't reinvent things. We just do
Yeah.
it. We try to do it in our own
Why
way.
change something that works?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And these people that have been doing it a long time, like Claw Kicker and Quick Play and all these people, they know what they're doing. So it's best to what's the saying? The old saying, like, when people copy you, it's the best form of flattery, but there's another word for it. It's like something is the best form of flattery. I can't think of what it is.
Throw in the comments, guys. Yeah, because I can't think of it either.
Yeah, there's a saying that basically said, when people are copying you, like, I don't get upset if people use our stuff. That's why we give you guys all the advice we can and what we learned, because not everything's worked for us either, and it may not be the best way to do it. And like I said, I learn 5 or 6 things every day from the Discord. So
I'm glad you said that too, because that's kind of how it goes. I mean, like the Discord is all about helping each other and helping people, and the only way that's going to work is if we're sharing what works for us and then allowing you to do that same thing. So. Yeah. It's all relevant.
Yeah. For sure. So, like, and then you have people like 720 Vending, where he buys used machines and like he'll fix them up. Like he knows how the insides and outsides of those machines, and like he gets stuff working that is just amazing. So you could get good like that too. Like he knows what he's doing. So
Yeah.
for sure. All right, let's see. Here's a guy says, that guy 3D prints. He said, I just saw something you don't see every day. I was going to this pizza shop and never had an arcade machines, and it happened to have new machines, and they're so cool, but it runs on game cards, not cash. Weird. So that's like the Kiosoft has that. Amusement Connect has that.
I've seen a couple places like that where you get like a Dave and Buster's type card,
yes,
right?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. So I've seen that on large scale. I've also seen it on small scale. I'm thinking of at least two places in here in South Carolina that they're not very big, and they run those same game cards. You got to remember too. There's a lot of what's the word I want to use? So big picture, right? So if you use game cards, number one, people are more willing to spend more money because they're not really using money. They're just using a simple plastic card, right?
Right.
And number two, if they load $50 onto that card, chances are they're going to spend all $50 because, but if they've got $50 cash in their pocket and they've spent $20 on games, they might not spend the other $30. So there's a lot of different reasons why people use those cards. Plus, it's just easier. You don't have to go collect from machine to machine to machine. It's, those card systems track everything, like how many plays each machine gets, and like there's so many cool things like that. But I will say those systems are very expensive, as you can imagine.
Very expensive. Yeah. So, man, it'd be cool to have your own place with your name on a card, though, right?
Yeah.
People use it to put money on it. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's a place here. Actually, there's one place in Myrtle Beach that I go to. It's a pizza place, and they've got like a little game center that they've got the cards. And then there's one here in Charleston that, they probably only have, I don't know, 15 or 16 games. They've got a card system, but they don't have to deal with any cash except in the actual kiosk, which is cool. So they do their collections from one machine, but most of it is going through credit cards anyway. So
yeah. So Drew and 720 Vending helped us. It's imitation.
Yes, imitation.
I couldn't think of that word for some reason.
There you go.
And it's so true. Like Amelia was watching YouTube the other day, and I was telling David about this on the phone, and somebody had a lot of the stuff that she puts in their machine, and she goes, oh, they put the same toys that I put in my machine, and I go, that's awesome. That means they like what you're doing, you know what I mean, whatever. But I think her first inclination was like, why are they copying me? Like what's the deal? And I'm like, no, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Means, yeah, it means you're helping people and whatever, and so it's really neat to see that somebody. And then I watch Cosmic Vending's videos all the time, and like he's got some really cool prizes in there, so I'm like, oh, I gotta get some of those, and and I see 720's got some different stuff in his, and I'm always looking for something new, and we just got some in, and that's why I do those China videos, because it's like I find some stuff randomly, like I go down the Alibaba rabbit hole for like 3 hours and looking at like just stuff that I want to buy, and I'm like, oh, that was those Pokemon Nightlights that I found, and I was like,
I think I'm going to be doing that too this week, looking at plush and stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, you should, because it's so much fun, and then you can think of like, I think it was because we had the Grogu's, the little plush Grogu's, but I kind of forgot about Star Wars, and then somebody had on the Eva channel, I think it was, or something, that they order those little Star Wars, they're the little keychains, the little stormtroopers that light up and make noises. I'm like, I got to get some Star Wars stuff. Like, that's a great idea. So I hadn't really thought about that. So there's a lot of good stuff out there and a lot of help in the Discord. So if you guys haven't joined it, we need to talk about that again, because it's 7:30. We got to talk about our giveaway. I'll put it back up on the screen.
Before you do that, though, another super chat just came in. Like I said, Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators, and more. Making it rain tonight with that super chat. So thank you for that.
Papa Rolo's Pizza is an arcade that has the same card set up and best pizza, y'all. You should check it out when you all have the chance.
That's it. I'm going to Texas.
Dude, and barbecue there, oh my God, I can't imagine. I'd die there, I think, for food. It just sounds so good. And if any of you have seen me in the videos lately, I'm not the lightest guy floating around. So I gained a lot of weight,
I
so
know. I got to get back into show form come IAPA. That's for sure.
I felt so embarrassed. I saw myself in the video for that taco place, and I'm like, man, I must have gained like 30 pounds. I need to get, because I can't go to IAPA and look like that. That's embarrassing.
That's what I'm
So,
saying, right? Like I know for 3 months before Vegas, I hit it hard, and I was hitting the treadmill every day, and
yeah, you
I
looked
got
really good, man. You
and
did, and that
and then
was
like literally the day I got back from Vegas, I was like, oh, I can have a soda now, right? It's okay. And
right.
then it spiraled out of control. So I got to do it again for IAPA.
Yeah, luckily Natalie, I mean, she's great, and she's a really good cook, and she can cook healthy or whatever we want to do. But
Yeah.
like luckily she can do her weight. It's easy for her a lot of the time, but for me, it's hard. I just blow up like a big balloon. So, yeah.
Right. Well, it's kind of funny because I did download an app the other day, and I was feeling like unmotivated about stuff, and IAPA is only 96 days away.
Oh my god!
So we're less than 100 days away. So keep that in mind, guys. If you do want to go to IAPA, it's less than 100 days away. So start planning now.
Dang, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So one more comment, and then we'll talk about the giveaway. HP Vending
Perfect.
says, I'm only doing bulk candy vending right now, but I wanted to step up to mini cranes and snack soda vending. What is the true big changes I need to look for?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
So changes as far as what, I'm not sure. So let us know, HP, what you mean for changes.
So, I mean, I'm just going to take some guesses here. I know, like, moving from bulk to cranes or snack and soda vending is you're going to have to go to your locations more often.
Mhm.
Because bulk, you can, depending on the type of machine, you can go once every 6 months or so, depending on, like a gumball machine, you can visit that once, twice a year.
Yeah.
But for mini cranes, I mean, Jonathan goes once a week for theirs. I know some people that go bi-weekly or monthly, depending on how it is. If you have a reader on it too, that'll help you kind of gauge when it's time to go, because you can see how much inventory is in it, or especially like for snack and soda vending machines, I try to get card readers on all my machines because I can see exactly what the inventory levels are in the machines or how much money is in the machines, and therefore I know how often or when it's time to go visit those machines.
Yeah.
So I would say,
the cheerleader's here. Say hi to everybody.
Hey,
There's the
Amelia.
cheerleader.
Tell her to go get settled, then she can tell everyone about the giveaway.
Yeah, she can come back and tell about you want to tell them about the giveaway before you go into here? Before you go to take a shower?
There we go.
There you
I
go.
look a little bad right now, guys.
You can stand off camera if you want.
So we are giving away a Galaxy Cube crane, or I said Galaxy Cube crane, Cube Factory crane. And all you need to do to enter to win is be a member of the Discord, and then you fill out the sheet, the paper, the link in the Discord. It only takes like a minute, and then you fill it out, and you'll be entered to win. And please join the Discord because it has a lot of knowledge.
That's right.
High five. Thank you. You're awesome.
Good job, Amelia.
How'd cheer go? Good? Good. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's 100, probably now 106 outside, and she's out in cheer. I mean, like, she's a trooper, man. She's crazy.
And I saw her working harder than everyone in today's video.
Yeah, she does. And it's funny because, like, with Sam and I, we went and did those machines today. But I mean, like, it's a big difference, when you see the two of them. Like, he's really good at full line, but she just kills it when it comes to claws. So it's just funny how they work differently,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, she's doing really good. So, so that takes care of the giveaway.
Some other changes to kind of build on HP Vending's question. Some other changes is inventory. So you'll need more space to store your inventory, no matter which route you go.
And your inventory expires.
Some of it does. Some of it, like for things like claw machines, not so much. But for full line, it certainly does. Yeah. Like locations, collecting times, or servicing. Yeah, I think we can answer those questions.
Yeah.
I think so.
Locations, you're going to be looking at restaurants, boba shops, ice cream shops, grocery stores, that kind of stuff for both. And then full line, you're going to be looking more like where there's a lot of employees. So a lot of people recommend at least 50. I'd recommend at least 75 or more employees if you can at any location. So it can be anything from warehouses to office buildings or whatever you can. That's going to be your full line locations. And it's, those are, I mean, usually they'll be busy places and you'll do pretty good. But a lot of those are already established. So it's a little harder to find full line locations. I think that's the honestly the hardest locations to
That are
find.
that size, yes, very very difficult to find, especially too now, like call centers used to be like the way. I mean, that was what there were people that like hundreds of people in a building, and they were all there, and they didn't want to leave to get
There.
food, but that's different now. Everyone
Yeah.
works from home in that field, so to find a location with 75 or more employees is going to be very challenging. It's not already under a contract for vending, I'm sure.
But as far as that would be your big differences, claw machines, you spend a lot less time like you do with candy machines, filling and spending time. Full line, you're going to probably plan on being there at least 20 or 30 minutes minimum just to fill, a machine. So, and do your inventory and all the stuff that you need to do. So there's a lot more time involved. Plus you got to prep all your stuff before you leave, which is now it's nice because if you have credit card readers, then you've got the ability to pre-kit all your
Yes,
stuff and get everything ready to go before you leave instead of carrying 500 cases of soda and drinks and snacks and all the stuff you need to take. So you have the ability to pre-kit, but that's still an hour of your time before you even leave the house. So, or the warehouse or wherever it's going to be. So, yeah.
for sure.
So Ryan says he wants to buy a rest area route.
You know, I think there's a lot of regulation in place on rest area locations.
Same with the
I
airport.
know, like here in the South where I am, it's actually handled by a specific organization. All the rest stop vending machine routes.
Mhm.
It's something about, and I don't know the name of it. I've seen it on the machines, but I can't think of the exact name of it. But it's more of it's like kind of a group of, I think it's to help blind people or something like that. Like it's some organization that does vending in and they take all the profits and it goes towards funding programs for blind people.
And then what we're noticing here in California, like we've seen, because we always look at that kind of stuff too,
Yeah.
is that a lot of the rest areas on I-5, which is the big main freeway that runs up California, are closed. So they're either going to close them completely or they're doing remodels, but all that stuff is closed down. And then places like the airports, like you used to have vendors in there. Like I remember
Yeah.
probably 5 or 6 years ago, it was a vendor. I don't remember the name, but I remember buying a soda there and seeing a name and number on there. And now it says, I think it says Sacramento Transportation Authority or whatever it is. So it's actually the airport itself is doing their own vending. So they're not even, leasing it out to anybody anymore. So that may be.
You know, it's funny. Like, so that was the one thing I looked at every vending machine when I was traveling to Vegas, in my home airport, in the layover airports, and of course the Vegas airport had mainly slot machines. But like, I looked at every vending machine in those airports because number one, I always like to look and see what kind of weird or different vending machines there are. But there were no snack or soda vending machines. If you wanted that, you had to go to one of the news kiosks or news stores, or
And they have nothing. Yeah.
yeah, they don't have a great selection. And they're $6 for a soda, so crazy like that. But all the vending machines were like personal care products, electronics, Legos, Build-A-Bear, like all those weird things like that.
You're right. And that was the big one. That was another one. And then the one was
The CVS. There's always the CVS vending machine, or I
Yeah,
saw a
the
cupcake vending machine, like crazy stuff like that.
one in Sacramento was all electronics,
Yeah.
like parts. So
Chargers,
it had like chargers and
headphones, earbuds. Yeah.
there was an eyelash one in Vegas that I saw at the
Yeah.
airport.
Yep.
But it's like, who's gonna go buy eyelashes? But I guess you forget that stuff, right? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but if you want snacks or drinks, you got to go to one of the newsstands or whatever they call them. Hudson News or whatever it is.
You're right. So all the rest areas in Colorado and Nebraska are serviced by the Organization for the Blind.
Yeah.
There
See,
you go.
that's big down here. So,
Mhm.
so I don't think anyone can just buy a rest area route. As cool as that would be, you would probably have to build your own route that are not at actual rest areas. So just like stops along the freeway. I know that's what Jen Ven does, right? I mean, she's got some cool freeway routes like that.
Yeah, she has a really big route in
Yeah.
Oregon. But I think that also, so the one guy that I remember I told you I talked to that guy in Las Vegas who did the trams, and he said they had to go through like a huge bidding process, and it comes up every so many years, and they all bid on the route. So I mean, even though they make good money, what you would normally make, in that kind of amount of stuff would be probably triple what they're making because they have to bid down so low to get the contract that they're
Yep.
not making, as much as they would if they were at, so many different locations with that many people or whatever. So
For sure.
he said that, you don't make as much as you would anywhere else, but you do make a lot of money because you have so many people go through that tram.
It's
So
high turnover. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's crazy. So Kevin just texted me. Let's see what he said.
Oh,
So let's see. He said it. Did I send that to you? Oh, he sent me an M and an L. So I said, did I send that to you? My pocket must be sending text. So he didn't. Let me ask him. Can you get these Pokeballs? These Pokeball bouncy balls, right?
yeah, I think that's what they were.
Let's see what he says.
Could you imagine we brought those back?
How
Kids
cool
would
would
go
that
nuts.
be, man?
Kids would go nuts.
He might even know who makes that kind of stuff, so he might even be able to find some place that may just redo it. But I think they'd have to get the licensing and all. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of a big deal.
Probably.
We'll see. But so 720 says also the state licensing agency utilizes third-party vendors in the remaining rest areas. So we only got 15 minutes left. So other things that we want to talk about. We talked about All-Star Vending because I saw or talked to them today on the phone, and they were wondering how the coupon thing was working. And so just remember that you guys have that coupon going on. Make sure you guys are using our link for candy machines and the quick place code for candymachines.com. Make sure if you guys are buying Niax units, you're using the Galaxy Games 843 code. If you go on to the Discord, in there is a whole thing that has a discount for Flatline, a discount for Next Insurance. There's a bunch of stuff in there. So make sure you guys go into that discounts and stuff page. That if you belong to the Discord, you also get 10% off of AZ Amusements equipment. And I'm trying to remember what other discounts we have going on right now. Can you think of the other ones? I'm trying to think of what they are.
I can pull them up.
Yeah, pull them up because I wanted to. There's a lot of reasons just to get into the Discord, not just for the knowledge, but for the discounts also.
Discounts and affiliation. So we've got, and let's see, it's slow scrolling. Here we go. All right. So there is the candymachines.com link with the quick play code.
Yep.
We've got Niax with the Galaxy Games 843 code, All-Star Vending. What else we got? Vendinglabels.com. That's one we didn't think about.
Oh, that's the one we didn't mention. And if you guys saw our video, those stickers on our machines, I made in Photoshop. You can make them in, what's the name of that online one that everybody uses?
CE or whatever?
It's to make like posters and stuff. Canva.
Oh,
If you make stuff in Canva, you can send it to vendinglabels.com and make your own custom stickers. So he can print those all out for you, and then also you have a 10% discount for being a Discord member by using the code.
That's
right. Make sure you guys take advantage of that, because who doesn't want custom stickers with like your number on them or your logo? I mean, that's cool. That's professional stuff, man. That's really cool. A lot of people have like put them on the actual claw itself. So when the claw is moving in the machine, that looks pretty cool. So, I mean, you might as well, if you're going to spend money on stickers anyways, and they're really inexpensive, they're less than you think. Make sure you guys are getting those peanut stickers. Like you said, the other one with the choking hazard, that kind of stuff. Make sure you guys are protecting yourself and getting stickers. Those are all available on Vending Labels. All right, what else you got?
Next Insurance.
Right. Got that
Krabby Claw. Krabby Claw has a discount in here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He has that discount now. So if you're looking for the OG minis or the prize lockers, like you saw in David's new video at the mall, actually when he was on the live stream with us, you saw the prize lockers. If you're looking for that kind of stuff, that's Krabby Claw. So get that from him.
Then we also have Flatline, of course.
Yep.
But it's showing an end date of June 30th. Do we need to update that? Do we still have the Flatline discount?
Let me check with them, but I'm I think they haven't said it stopped, so I'll check with them to make sure.
We might just need to update that in the actual Discord.
I'll check for you guys.
Okay. And that is everything I'm showing on the list right now.
Okay. Also, just so you guys know, the new gamer minis are out
Yes,
with
that's
E3
a whole.
vending. So make sure you guys are looking into those. They look really cool, like Super Mario Brothers. Those are, I think they're actually starting to ship now, or will be shipping anytime. And so if you want a custom, it's like $25 more for the wrap or something, right? It's not that much than what you would normally
Yes.
pay. And also E3 does stickers. So if you're
Yep.
looking for
Yep.
like,
You know, I just found a whole other Ven product section that I forgot about.
oh, okay,
So there's the E3 stuff.
okay,
There's Eva's stuff.
nice.
Yeah. What else is in here? There is. Oh, that's all that's in this tab. Okay. Well, that's all that's in that tab.
Okay. And then also, so you guys know that E3 also does, if you wanted him to, he'll do a full custom wrap of your machines.
Correct.
So if you wanted like your own, whatever you want on your own machine, like your own name and everything, he'll do the whole machine. I think
Kind
it's
of
like
like all of you out there. Do you remember Jaime's video where he got the custom laundromat wrap for his? It was
yes.
a snack machine, but he put laundry detergent in it. That's something that E3 could do for you.
Yeah. On your claw machine. How sweet would
Yes.
that be? So very cool. So you could have your own, I mean, your whole line of machines that are all your own. So you would just, either go over the top of the stickers that are already there or just replace them. But so you could have your own cool custom stuff. Also, Eli and Taylor of ENT Vending are come out with their own machines, which they just got, and they will be selling those also. So
Ooh, I
that's
was
somebody
unaware
else.
of that.
Yeah. So from what I understand, they just got them all in, and they have minis and something else, which they're going to be hopefully selling. That's the goal.
Really?
Yes. So look out for those. They have the videos coming out,
Hmm.
and they're going to be doing their own custom machines too. So I think
I
this
just
is
may have to
the way
reach out to
start
them and
out.
get more information because now
Yes.
I want to know.
Yeah. So they've got them. They had some videos of them getting them off the truck and stuff, and then from what I understand, they're going to be selling those also. Maybe not quite yet. Maybe I said things too early, but that's kind of what they're heading towards is that, and they also have like Sweet Treat King is another one that's in the Discord that sells
Yes.
all kinds of toys and products. So if you're looking for stuff like that, ENT Vending still has Pokeballs. So if you're looking for those inexpensively, they have those in, I think it's like 500 balls per order. You could order the Pokeballs, get your 2-inch capsule machines from Candy Machines. Use our link in the quick play code, get yourself a machine, and then get your balls from ENT Vending, and they've got those from them. Sweet Treat King should be getting more of those in too. I think he's doing the Pokeballs. But that's a good way if you don't want to do the EVA thing from China or wait 30 days, you can get it from them pretty quick. So
I totally missed this video from ENT Vending. Now I'm pulling it up right now.
yeah. So they got. Did you see the truck with all the new machines?
Yeah.
Come on, man, give it. So
Well,
yeah, they're gonna be selling. Aren't those cool looking though?
Well, they're all
So
wrapped. I'm still not to the point where they've unwrapped them yet.
oh,
So
so and they said more to come. They're still kind of like they haven't really I think totally announced like pricing or any of that stuff. But from what I understand, they want to start doing their own machines, and this was their first order to see what they got. And I from what I'm thinking, they want to start selling them and doing their own stuff.
looks like they got a lot of them. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
For being in their, what are they, in their 20s, man?
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. I mean, so they've got some great stuff going on. If you guys haven't watched their videos, go on their channel, watch ENT Vending. I think it's ENT Amusements now. I don't think it's ENT Vending anymore. I think they changed their
I'm
name.
sharing right now. If you want to put it up there.
Oh yeah, they do that.
So it looks like this is one of their minis right here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's the new ones. So they're all excited.
Very cool.
Cute.
Look at that. Candy Craze. That's awesome.
Yeah, cool, huh?
Oh, look at that. Look at that LED on there too. Nice. Well, we'll have to see what comes out of that. That's pretty cool.
Very cool, huh?
Yeah, that is.
Let me take that off. There you go.
Yeah. Nice.
Very cool.
I'm going to have to actually watch that video better for sure.
Lots of cool stuff going on in the vending world right now. A lot of options for machines, a lot of options for stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Lots of discounts. The vendors are being awesome. Everybody's being super helpful right now. Like I've been helping out AZ Amusements. We have those which we're giving away, which I'll pop up here one last time before we go. We're giving away one of these Cube Factory claw machines. probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen in person. So you play it from above. You can actually see the joystick and the button are actually on the top, and it's 360 degrees all the way around. It's only, it's basically 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet roughly, and it's really cool. So you can put it like in the middle of the room or up against a wall. But we just got a bunch of these in, so if you're looking for them, they're and you're part of the Discord, you get 10% off. So they're on sale right now, and you got 10% off for being a Discord member. But the best part is that we're giving away one actually soon. So definitely enter to win. All you need to do is belong to Discord, and you can enter to win.
That's right. Make sure you fill out that form, guys.
Yeah. So anything else?
I want to see. So PA Pokemon Pulse says, I gave a small public TED talk today and used you all as a reference pertaining to business. I wonder what the heck he said.
I don't know. Now I'm scared.
Did you record it?
I wonder what he said.
Right?
I'm excited.
Now I want to know too. Yeah. I'm all curious now. I don't know.
Very cool. Huh. That's neat.
Yes.
So Kevin said that he cannot get those balls. So he said
that doesn't mean we're giving up though, guys. Well,
no.
I think those are really cool.
I think we got those a few years back, but it has been a long time. So maybe he'll look into it. If everybody's super excited about it, send him messages in the Discord and harass him.
Or maybe we can beg Eva to hook up with a manufacturer over there that can produce something like that too.
I'm wondering, that's a great idea too. So, and then David, he talks to Rainey and them. I'm wondering if they might have connections. There might be some way to do it.
I'm sure somebody over there does.
Yeah. Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More said he's going to bed. Thanks for all the super chats tonight, man. We really appreciate it. And good luck tomorrow with all your work. And yeah. So awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. So other than that, that's it. Join the Discord. I mean, we got so much fun stuff going on. I'm having a blast with all of these machines and these locations and Amelia and the kids, and we're having a really good time, and like helping people has been probably the most exciting thing that we've done is all the questions that we get and helping people and getting them machines also. And I don't know, it's just been cool. And you got people that you talk to that are in the industry like Kevin and all these people from Candy Machines, and everybody wants to help everybody. And everybody in the Discord is very helpful. So just a reminder, and I know you guys hear us mention all the time, but I think that I couldn't imagine anybody doing this business without being in the Discord. Like, I don't think, it's kind of...
You're putting yourself at a disadvantage if you're not in the Discord.
Yeah. For the amount of camaraderie and help and ideas and connections and discounts and everything that's in there, and to actually be able to sit there and go and message Kevin from Candy Machines or Matt that works for Nyax and get an answer from Nyax in seconds. It's like where do you get that? The amount of it's amazing. So thank you guys for all being in the Discord. So awesome. Thank you.
Heck yeah. Thank you guys for watching all our videos. We're going to start wrapping it up right here if you couldn't tell. But we just want to say thank you guys again for joining us week after week for these live streams, for watching our videos, for giving us likes and thumbs up on the live streams and our videos, and for sending us comments and interacting with us here in the live stream. And again, we couldn't do all this without you guys. So thank you so much for being here every time. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And the fact that people do watch our videos is pretty cool, and that they ask us questions. I think that's the best part, is that you get the questions about, and you're like, you actually watch the video, because I know that's like 2 minutes in or 3 minutes in, so I know you're watching. And that feels really good, that we're entertaining enough to keep people watching. But it's reality for us, that's our day to day. So we're just filming our lives basically, and hopefully it's helping people. And we've got a bunch of videos coming. We're going to go collect from a bunch of places tomorrow. I think 4 tomorrow, and I'll film for you guys. And then we have more machines to place, so we got all that coming up too. But we got another video tomorrow morning, so that'll be a new one from one of our new locations. That's the one where Dad forgot to put in the strengths in the claw, so we had to go check on it. So that one's coming out tomorrow. So other than that, I think that's it, man.
That's it, guys. Make sure you join us again next week. We'll be back next Wednesday night for another live stream. Again, thanks for joining us, guys.
So, David, we miss you, and have fun at your movie. Hopefully you're having a good time. And we'll see you next week. And thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Great night, guys.
Bye.